Oh yeah, it's that time, Brogan. It's the time where we thank Cheesebags, specifically for supporting us on Patreon. There's a list, fine list. At the top of that list, Brogan, who is it?
I would like to thank Callie Cheesebag.
Thanks, Callie Cheesebag. We appreciate you. I would like to thank Cheese Doodle Mifa. Thank you very much, Mifa.
Thank you, Mifa. I'd like to thank our good buddy Mitsula, aka Mitzi.
Yeah, long name Mitsula, short name Mitzi. I would like to thank Sebastian Robbins. Now, before you say it, Brogan, I just have to say, best scoop name ever.
I'd like to thank our buddy Smitty.
Thanks, Smitty. Thanks, bud. I would like to thank... Now, I had this down as Cheesebag Supreme, but it's actually Tristan the Cheese Supreme Bag. Ooh. Thanks, Tristan.
I'd like to thank Andrea Anderson. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you very much for all your support. I would also like to thank that coach, that rat, that bastard, Coach Rat Bastard.
Thank you, Coach. I'd like to thank Jobeth, Judgmentalist Bowers.
Not to be confused with Judge Jobeth Bowers, Mentalist. Two very different acts. And finally today, I would like to thank Cheesebag Bex. Thank you, Cheesebag Bex. Last time we didn't call you that, we called you the Dirty Scoop, but thank you.
Thank you.
If you would like to have your name read out by fine people such as Brogan Hastings and Wayne Giovinazzi, you can sign up on Patreon over at patreon.com/nicepodbud. Throw a few bucks our way. We'll say your names. Anyway, we better get on with the show. 1, 2, 3, clap. Microseconds out.
That's a good clap, though.
It's alright. Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy Nice Podcast. Over there in Scotland, dealing with insurance woes, that is Brogan Hastings.
And over there, interpreting the questions I am being asked, it's Wayne Giovinazzi.
Very difficult questions. Very difficult questions. A car that you just got, that you know how much it cost. The question being, if the car had to be replaced, how much would it cost to replace? You had no idea what that meant.
Well, if they had worded it like that, I would have. But no.
How much would it cost to replace the motor vehicle you have just purchased?
And the way I read it was, what is the difference between your previous car and this car? How much did it cost to replace your car? That's how I was interpreting it.
Oh, okay. I get you.
And now then I was like, okay, but like originally or the current value or does that include the discounts? I don't know.
Market price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very confused.
I mean, something secondhand's only worth what someone's going to pay for it.
Exactly. It's been very stressful, this whole thing, this whole process.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've got a new car update with Brogan B. Hastings. I feel like when you're born, there should be like a random name generator, and what it is what you get assigned. And then you can change it later down the track, like when you turn 16 or something. Mm-hmm. But like, let's say it comes up with Pants McGillacutty. That's your name till you're 16.
Mm. And nobody's allowed to bully you for it. That would be like a federal crime.
Oh, yeah. But no. All the names are stupid.
Yes.
All stupid names. Yeah.
To teach the kids compassion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would hope to be called Moon. Just that.
Oh my God. That's an old meme, but a good meme.
It is. I never go, hello, my name is Wayne Thomas Giovinazzi. When I'm introducing myself to people, I usually go, sup, cunt. That's how I usually introduce myself.
Mm-hmm. But your Uber account is under your middle name, isn't it?
No, it says Wayne Thomas. It has both his first and middle name.
Because I remember looking at it, I'm like, who the fuck is Wayne Thomas? And you were like, it's me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. And you can't... Uber, they do not let you change your name unless you like reach out and contact them. This is one of the big things with Uber, unless it's changed since, but it used to be a big deal for like dead names and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Interesting.
Okay, we will circle back to your new car adventures.
Yes.
But I'm thirsty. So we're going to have to do a little cultural exchange here. Mm-hmm. And how far behind do you think Australia is on this? It's got to be 6 months, right? At least.
Well, I was still working in my previous job and I hadn't handed in my notice. So
yeah, you were still living a life of luxury and according to them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a care in the world. Well, you did. You had a lot of cares.
I had a lot of
I don't know
cares.
what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I'm drunk.
Anyway.
But yeah, we've got the Power Brew.
You actually have
Power Brew.
I never thought this would get exported, so this is quite interesting.
Yeah, and it is an export as well because it's all UK cans. But see, I got this from my local IGA. Yesterday, I was like going to go pick up Kez, and I was like, I'm thirsty. I left a little bit early, like 20 minutes early, so I could listen to some podcast.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I do need a drink. So I pulled into IGA at the top of my street, picked up my current go-to, which is that Rainbow Mother or whatever it is, and then walked away, turned back, looked at the drink cabinet and saw, because I always check to see like the import stuff.
Yeah.
I saw the 3-colored Power Brew cans, and I was like, well, there it is. Guess who's spending $15 on energy drinks? So that brings me to my first question. How much was one can for you?
I believe it was maybe about £2.
£2?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So if we go Great British Pounds and we say £2 to Australian, that's only $3.85.
Yeah.
But then add shipping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. This is the one that you haven't tried. This is the one, the Dropkick Tropical.
Yeah, this is the one that I had sat in the fridge forever, just waiting for a chance to use it on air, and then it is now sitting in the cupboard.
Well, yeah, because it's got sugar in it, so it's not part of your current regime.
No.
Is it?
It's not. So I'll just clearly have to stick it in my suitcase for whoever in Vegas wants it, whether that be... I mean, Jobeth, RJ, y'all can fight over it.
Yeah. Now, I have to be very careful, because look at this. These bad boys are getting long. These fingernails are getting long. Yeah, sure. Okay, fucking hell, man.
I know. I really do need to cut my nails.
Yeah. So I have to be careful when I open it. So I'm going to do it kind of slowly, but let's listen to the crack. So I gave a hiss and then a crack.
It's a good sound that those cans make.
It has a strong bouquet, and straight away I'm picking up passion fruit, but not fake passion fruit. It smells like real passion fruit. All right, here we go. Now for complete clarity, I've already had the Diablo cherry, and that is currently my favorite energy drink. Very strong flavors, aren't they?
Very.
Yeah, like intense.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting the same from this, which could be good or bad. It tastes a lot like Pez.
Ooh.
Like Pez candy.
I like Pez candy.
I couldn't tell you which one. It just tastes like a pressed Pez powder candy.
I love
it's
pressed
not terrible.
powder candy.
It's nothing to write home about. I feel like it tastes a little more Iron Brew-ish than the Diablo.
I think this is maybe the problem because you had the Diablo before you had that.
Yeah.
You completely ruined yourself for all the other flavours because you're like, it's fine, but it's no Diablo cherry.
Well, you know what your problem is?
What's my problem?
Exactly the same, because you also had the cherry before you've had this one.
I did, but I don't really intend on drinking that one now.
Yeah.
So
you'll never drink it.
Yeah.
Well, I give it a solid would drink again if they didn't have Diablo cherry.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, there we go. That was just so I could have my drink. We did a little bit of cultural exchange. So, Brogan, when did you pick up your motor vehicle?
So, when I spoke to I did speak to the garage on Monday, like I said last time, to confirm that I would be picking up the car.
Yes.
And he's like, when are you picking up the car? I said, well, I'm going to try for Tuesday, because that's when he had said, you can pick it up midweek or whatever. I'm going to try for Tuesday coming after work, but it might be Saturday if something happens. And he went, oh, since it's not definitely on Tuesday, I'm going to set it up for Saturday. And I was like, you're the one who fucking told me Tuesday. But I was like,
I would have said, sorry, are you the customer?
honest,
fucking hell,
I mean,
man.
On the one hand, it's like, I don't think...
What is the name of this garage? We're putting them on blast.
The dude's name was...
Yeah, motherfuckers. Especially you, We know you're listening. I'm looking straight down the camera at you, buddy, even though you can't see this. Whew.
So that I was like, fine, whatever. He sent me over the documents Thursday night to sign. So I'm like, you clearly had no intention of getting this sorted any earlier.
Yeah. If you had said, I will be there Tuesday, he would have said, it won't be ready.
Yeah. So he sent me them over. So I'm sitting in work alone. I'm the only person in the office.
Mm-hmm.
And
crying into your pretzels.
Something like that. So he phones me at like 4:45 and he's like, I just wanted to check that you got documents. And I'm like, no. He's like, what? He's like, I emailed them over to you. He's like, to this email address. And I was like, that's my email address. So have a look.
Hang on. Wait, you sure he didn't send it to Brogan B Hastings at gmail.com?
Shut up. It went into my junk, apparently.
Oh, no.
So,
yeah.
So, so I got them. I was like, I'm going to have to read them over and I'll get them signed. He's like, that's fine. Had to look over for it and had the price of the car, whatever. Now, bearing in mind that I knew I was going to have to pay, like, for lack of a better word, a down payment, an extra payment.
Yes.
When I picked the car up. When I was reading it, it said, car's this amount, blah, 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 with an additional payment of almost £2,500.
Fuck.
And I went, I am not paying that. No, if that's what they're expecting me to pay, fuck off. And I'm like having a panic attack at like 5 o'clock on a Thursday, trying to phone him back, also trying to pack up my shit because I want to go home. And I'm like shaking because I'm like, this is just another thing. He eventually, as I'm like walking back to the car, he phones back. He's like, hi. And I'm like, okay, sorry for phoning back so quick, but what the fuck is this? And he went, right, okay, I'm sorry, it's not clear on the documents, but that amount includes your discount amount, the amount that we're paying. So the amount that you're paying is just this little chunk here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can do that.
Yep.
I was like, I'll do that on Saturday when I come in. And I literally got back to the car and I was shaking at this point. Dumped my stuff in the car, sat down, and I cried at the wheel for 5 minutes because I was so overwhelmed and just stressed about fucking everything.
Yeah.
But as I'm driving home, I'm like, I have money in an ISA account. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
I can't remember what the I stands for. Savings account, essentially. It's a locked-off savings account.
ISAV.
No.
Is that? No, okay.
ISA.
Okay.
ISA.
Yep.
So it's a locked-off savings account. And I think I started it in maybe 2018.
Okay.
And these accounts, what happens is you put like up to £4,000 in it a year, and the government gives you an extra 1,000.
Okay.
So I think that's for the first 3 years. So I done it up to that, and then stopped paying into it because I'm like, okay, I've got my free money. Then I was like, I don't actually plan on buying a house in the UK anymore because this was set up well before.
For a house.
Yes, that's the purpose of it. Because this was all set up well before Vegas.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's just sitting there doing nothing. I'm never going to use it for that. I wonder if I can just cash that in. I can. You have to pay a penalty. But the penalty is like the money that the government had given me. So not even the amount I invested, plus another like 250 quid.
Yeah, they shouldn't be taking what you've put into it, maybe what the government put in.
Well, I'm okay with that because for me, that is the amount I paid to have my money safe. Since back then, because if I didn't have that safe, I would have fucking spent it. It would be gone. It would just not exist.
Yeah. So where were you working in 2018?
My first legal firm.
Okay, so this is post Watterson. Watterson.
This is post Watterson's, yeah.
So
post bookshop.
that money.
Post retail.
That money, as we were talking in bonus content, that money would have just gone straight to Watterson's.
100%. 100%. It would have gone to Watterson's. It would have gone to Amazon. It would have gone to shit.
Yeah.
The way of my other savings. So.
Savings.
So
other savings in inverted commas.
Yeah. Which, in fairness to me, a good chunk did go to my trips to Vegas. So
exactly, yeah,
you know. But so I started looking into that on Friday, and they were like, "Oh yeah, here's your money." I was like, "This is awesome!"
Nice. Yeah, this is my money. I can use this on anything I want.
I was expecting it to take like 3 or 4 working days.
Yeah,
and it was literally 2 hours that the money was.
It's like when you go to PayPal and you transfer money, right? You've got to your bank account. You got a choice: instant with like a 1% fee, or 3 to 5 days with no fee. And then, like, you just choose the 3 to 5 days, and then 10 minutes later, it's in your account.
Yeah.
It's a happy surprise like that.
It's nice. So I got that, and then I started looking, because I've got other savings stuff. Are you aware of what premium bonds are?
I am. So premium bonds, I would consider, like, Pierce Brosnan, Sean Connery, Daniel Craig. They're probably your premiums. Your mid-tiers would be like your Timothy Daltons, Roger Moores. And then your bottoms are like your George Lazenbys, and yeah.
Tim Dalton deserves better than that.
You know what? Yeah, all right.
Anyway.
Timothy Dalton, he can be premium as well.
Yeah. So premium bond is basically like a savings account, but you have essentially, I don't know how else to describe it, ticket numbers for every pound that you've got in there. Yeah, bond. And it goes in a prize draw every month.
Oh.
So you can win money. The amount that you've got in there, there's no interest gained. But so whatever you put in is what you get back, but that money sits there and you have the chance to win money every month.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I have some money sitting in there that apparently has been sitting there since 2005. I was like,
wow.
So,
is that before you even were working?
It is.
Hang on. Let me do the math on this. 93. Holy shit, you were like 12?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So what this actually is, it was a chunk of my inheritance, because it was around the time that my grandma and grandpa sold their house and moved into sheltered housing. So they sort of split up all the proceeds of that and gave kids early inheritance.
Yeah.
So that was part of what that was. So I was like, I'm just going to start putting money in there as well. You know, not all of it, obviously, but like a good couple of chunk, because I can win money. So
who doesn't like winning money?
Exactly. So that was nice.
Why Las Vegas is a thing.
So as horrible as that whole experience was with the car stuff, I think it kind of worked out for the best.
Yeah. I'm almost dying. I keep on muting my microphone, thinking I'm going to cough to death. I'm going to do it one more time. Yeah. No, I don't know what's going on. There's something sitting right there.
Yeah.
And I want to die.
Anyway, back to me.
Yeah, back to you.
And I was like, oh, yeah, it's cool. I'm relaxed about my finances. I can pay the thing with my credit card. So I go into the garage and I have to sit there for 20 minutes until he comes and gets me. Despite the fact that I was on time. Yeah.
Fucking
Yep. So eventually I get over there and I'm paying the extra balance, and I was like, oh, yeah, you guys do take American Express, right? He's like, no.
Oh, no.
I'm like, just another thing to add to the list. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I then had to sit there. I was in that garage for close to two and a half hours.
That's how it goes.
Because they had just plugged in the sat-nav upgrade and they didn't know how long it would take. I'm like, you've known that I'm picking up this car today since Monday. Why is this an issue?
Fuck me.
I know.
Like, why is the car even got satellite navigation built into it? What it needs is a fucking phone holder. That's all it needs.
Oh, it gets better. Because after the amount of time I was sat there, he came over to me and said, we don't know how long this is going to take. You can take the car now and come back and get the sat-nav upgraded, or you can wait here for however long it takes. And I'm like, I'm taking the car now.
You could have died there.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, at the time, I'd made up a protein shake and had taken that with me, and I was like, I feel a bit stupid because I'm probably not even going to drink this by the time I get home. No, I got the whole fucking thing sitting there. Thank God for it.
Because just like the hairdressers and everything and the dentist, you can see the car yard from your window.
Yes. Yeah. Honestly, I wish. It's like a 40-minute drive to that garage.
Yeah. Fuck. Hey, you're never going to have to do it again, are you?
Oh, no, I'm going to have to do it on Saturday to get the fucking sat-nav.
But are you ever going to use it?
It affects other things. It affects other functionalities. So I can't use the voice control.
Okay, so it's not just satellite navigation. It's the whole onboard thing. Yeah. Fuckers.
I know. So eventually got it out, and he's sitting in the car and like showed me the new stuff, because I was asking about, because this one isn't you don't put your key. It's a push button start.
Yes. Yeah.
And he was explaining about that. I was like, okay, what about stalling? What do I have to do? Because usually I would just turn the car off and turn it on again. It's like, no, you just put it in neutral. Because
it's a manual, is it? Not an auto.
It's not an auto.
It's a stick shift.
Stick shift, yeah. Yeah.
One of those.
So he was going through all that stuff, and he was talking, and he's like, obviously the garage will send you a feedback quiz. We appreciate you being very patient.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. It's like, if you fill it out, hopefully I'm not a 1. And I went, ha 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 ha. I said, what would you rate me? And I'm like, this is the fucking worst thing ever.
Oh, you're gonna ask me right now, motherfucker? What would I give you?
And I said, I don't know.
One of these, a full-on fucking, maybe 2 or a 4. I'm holding up fingers.
I said, I don't know, not a 1. And in my head, I'm going, maybe a 0, maybe a 2.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Donut, motherfucker.
But so when that comes through, I will not be kind.
No, God, no.
I feel I've been really fucked around with this whole thing, and they've ruined it for me.
Absolutely.
I was like, my dad was asking to see my car when I got back, and I was like,
no.
Well, no. I was trying to show him, but I was like, look, I'm tired. I just don't even want to. I just want to go and lie down, really, and I don't have the energy to pretend to be excited about this right now.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because obviously he wanted to see all the gadgets and stuff, but And I'm like, yeah, look, the wing mirrors close in, it automatically locks. I can tell where my key is nearby, and you can't open it until I walk up to it.
You push this button and it's a smoke screen. This one drops caltrops. This one is the cargo net.
It was the most monotone explanation that you could imagine. And I feel bad about that, but I was so done with it. I left the house at 11:15 and I didn't get back till 3 o'clock.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
They should have given you lunch. Usually that's what they do when they're trying to close a deal. They're like, let's go buy some lunch, hey?
Honestly, and we're not that far from fucking Ocean Terminal. They could have ordered in.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have ruined my diet, so...
Oh, yeah. They knew, of course, because listens. Fuck you.
So yeah, that's my car. Yep. So that is 2 parts of my stress taken off me now. Yeah. So I think I'll start to
only
be
183,912 to go.
No, only the job stress left to deal with.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Serenity now.
Yeah.
So yours is a manual. Now, remember when we were in Mitzi's car in 2022, year of our Lord?
Yes.
Driving down from the Arts District back to probably the Orleans somewhere, whatever. It was you, me, Kez, Nort, and of course Mitzi driving.
Yes.
And I asked, how come in America people don't use their handbrake? And Nort said, well, sure, if we're parking on a hill. And I'm like, well, what in the UK, handbrake, as soon as you park, handbrake goes on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Good. Same page. Now, handbrake in the new car, is it a handbrake in the center thing where you go, or is it a foot one?
No, it's a stick at the side. Press the button, you pull it up.
Yep. I prefer those.
Yeah.
To the foot ones. Mm-hmm. Because in America, any push button start car, hire car I've had, the handbrake has been a foot handbrake.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, maybe that's what you got, but I've never driven a Hyundai, so I don't know.
The closest I can think to that is my dad's last car. I'm sure it was an MG. It has the flicky buttons for the windows.
The window.
Yeah, so ours it's like a little switch, and you hold it up.
Yeah, toggle switch down and up. Yeah.
Almost, yeah. That's what it was like for the handbrake. You would flick that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them too.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm glad it's not that, because I like to be able to see my thing.
Yeah. While we're on it, on the topic of cars, I guess we kind of need to keep up our spot as the #1 license plate and bumper sticker podcast.
We do.
We do? Cool. All right. Have you seen any of the submissions yet? We've had 2 submissions.
I've seen there have been submissions. I don't look at them because I like to react to them in Mint.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to open up the first one, and I'm going to share my screen. Where are we? Share screen with the host. Share. So, Mitzi has sent this through, and Mitzi has said... where is it?
I love the fact that I know that Mitzi has taken that photo himself.
He has, yeah. I've lost it. I can't find his tweet. But basically, he said he's seen this driving along, and at first he was a bit confused because there's Rockstar stickers, but also a police department license plate.
Yeah.
Right? Rockstar being the people, the company who makes Grand Theft Auto, the Grand Theft Auto games.
Yeah.
And then Mitzi said, until I saw the second Rockstar sticker that says 5-star good citizen next to the Rockstar logo. Mm-hmm. And then that kind of got me thinking. It's like, actually, Mitzi, seeing Grand Theft Auto shit on a cop car. Oh, this is a Tesla, I just noticed as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I would expect, because remember, folks, all cops are bastards. Mm-hmm. I would expect police officers to be the people who are totally into Grand Theft fucking Auto.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not totally into Grand Theft Auto. I love the games, but not in a way, kind of like how you got the dude bros who like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See, I also enjoy Limp Bizkit, but not at a dude bro level.
Mm-hmm. It's the power trip.
Yeah. So I think that is completely fair game. But then seeing the turnaround on it, I think that's pretty funny. It's almost like those. I guess I don't have an example, but like a meme or a shirt where it's themed like something but says something completely different.
Oh yeah, like an FBI shirt that says Federal Body Inspector.
No, not even like that. But almost like wholesome in the end. What it is.
Like the parody Make America Great hats?
Maybe. I can... The only example I can give you right now is because it's one of my favorite memes. It's not a good example at all because all it does is the turn. So it's a picture of Garfield wearing sunglasses and it says, propaganda? How about I take a propaganda at them honkers? So that's turned it around for the bad.
Yeah.
You've got the ones that turn it around for the good as well. Mm-hmm. Here we go. My body is a machine that turns cats into kissed cats. Kind of like that. Yeah, there we go. I found an example. Yeah. We've also got another one. This one comes from Leanne, my mother. This is also photographed in the wild. It looks like it says Kazazz. Kizzazz or ZZZ. Clearly it's kiss ass, right?
Nice spot.
But the question is, I mean, this is also the type of car that she had as well. And she said that's why she took the photo, because this is my old car.
Yeah.
Now, I don't understand if they're saying, like, they are a kiss ass, or they're saying kiss my ass, or...
I feel like it's kiss my ass kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I think it more likely is to be.
It's an order. It's an order for the person reading it. You, kiss ass.
Yeah. Or it could be that they're a magician and that's their magic word. Kazazz!
Possibly. I mean, do you know many Western Australian magicians?
Let's see. No, I don't know any. I'm pretty sure I know zero. Now, before we continue, I'm going to share my audio. Otherwise, the things are going to play and Brogan will not know. There we go. That's our license plate talk for today. And bumper stickers were also included. Right. So I learned you don't really watch Fool Us, do you? You watch clips of Fool Us.
Yes, I dip in and out.
Okay. So at the start of the episode, intro, Penn will say something along the lines of, from the Rio, All Suites Hotel and Casino in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
Allison Hannigan, blah, blah, blah. And then
Brooke
Allison
Burke.
introduces them. Yeah. There's a reason why I said that. Because now in the Brooke Burke season, it's different. Because the Rio has changed hands. It's now Hyatt or Hilton or something. I think it's the Hyatt owns the Rio now, right? They are no longer the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. They are just the Rio Hotel and Casino. They've dropped the All Suites. Because Penn now says, live from the Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't even think he says fabulous.
Wow. He's just rushing to get through it.
But no, it goes longer now. The intro that he says goes longer because the way he used to say it, so there's a video game called Austin Powers Operation Trivia, right? And in that, it's kind of like You Don't Know Jack, where you're answering trivia questions.
Yeah.
And the host of the show starts off by saying, live from the Electric Psychedelic Pussycat Swingers Club, it's win, lose, or die. That used to fit exactly to what Penn would say in his intro. Now, he speaks too long for that to fit. Because I used to say live from the Electric Psychedelic Pussycat Swingers Club every time in my head when he said his intro. So I was only just this last episode of Fool Us that I watched today. I'm like, hang on, he didn't say All Sweets Hotel. So I did some research. I used my boodle foo. I did my boodle skills. And discovered that it is just the Rio Hotel and Casino. You go to their website, that's how it's branded.
That's true, yeah.
And it looks a bit different now as well, all there, because it's not part of Caesars. And I think I also realized that all the hotel properties in the Fool Us on the backdrop of Fool Us opening credits, I think they're all Caesars properties. Now it doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah, that's...
I could be wrong on that. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I have to say, I've been like going through the Rio website update is really nice. Everything.
It looks nice, yeah.
All of I'm very impressed so far, and I'm a Rio apologist.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit biased, but I'm
The thing about that though, the Rio, the Flamingo, Caesars, all their websites have the same template, and then they're just edited for the hotel.
Yeah.
So that means Caesars template was shit.
Yes.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rio fucking knocked it out the park with getting it updated.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they've done.
It all looks really nice.
It does.
Have you seen the new food court?
Yes.
Yeah, right? I would eat there.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what the food was at. Oh, okay, because you had Geefies.
They had a Starbucks. That was really the only place that was ever open. And that...
The American Grill Steakhouse.
Yep.
They had the
I think there was voodoo
Indian?
Something. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Indian place.
Because you kept on saying Peshwari naan. You said we have to go there for it.
Peshwari naan.
Peshwari.
You said
Joe
Peshwami.
Pesci
It's not M. It's R.
Whatever. It's the Joe Pesci naan. Yes. Yeah, so there was not really anything great there, was there? Because we had to walk to the fucking Denny's and all that.
Yeah, there was... there were places in the Rio that were very spread out and you really couldn't tell. They were not well advertised and you couldn't tell when they would be open. I kind of wanted to go to Guy Fieri's, but...
Guy Fieri's, yes.
Whatever. But it was never
that was
open.
never open, ever. Yeah.
It had like the weirdest hours. It was open for like 2 hours a day at like 3 o'clock till 5. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Get that shit open just before the Penn and Teller show. You will make a fucking killing.
Yeah.
Because it's literally next door.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to work out where the food court is, but it's where the buffet used to be, Kez said. She believes that's the case. But you never even saw the buffet active, did you?
No.
Yeah. Has always brought it up. So I'm pretty sure that's where it is. So that's also what they used to have pre-COVID, you know, back when we were all living fancy-free and...
living the dangerous life.
No care. Yep. We've got a question in the back seats. I think it's the third tier platform. Yeah, you?
Do you have a Murder Party podcast episode or promo in you?
Oh, I don't. We'll just sit here quietly.
May I be excused?
May you? You can be excused, Brogan. And good job with proper English.
Thank you.
I thought you were about to walk away with your headphones on.
I got sight of my hair in the bathroom mirror and was like, why is it sticking up weird to the back?
Oh, hang on. That's fine.
It's so long now.
Yeah. We talked about haircuts before. It's fine.
Yeah.
That was last week. Right. So, Rio Hotel. You remember we would come out of the elevator lobby, right? Downstairs. And straight across from that was that weird Rio statue thing that looked like people in some form of sex act.
I don't know about people in some form of sex acts, but I remember the Rio logo massive on like a mini stage. Yeah.
If you look at it, it looks like there's something strange going on.
I think that's maybe a you problem.
It is an interpretation of. Now, are you hoping that is still there, or do you want that gone? It looks very 90s, that logo.
They'll keep the logo.
You reckon
overall.
they'll keep that thing on that stage, though? That specific sculpture, I'm talking. Okay.
No. I don't mind either way. as long as the hotel looks nice.
Yep.
I would like.
When you say the hotel, you mean the overall hotel, not just the rooms.
Not
You're
just the
talking
rooms.
about
I'd like them
casino
to-
floor and stuff.
Yeah, I'd like them to have updated that, whether or not they bring back the sort of carnival festival stuff, because they had so many. For people who have never been in the Rio, there's like tracks on the ceiling because they used to do carnival stuff. So, but that stopped.
That ain't coming back.
That's not coming. Well, I think they did talk about it.
I don't.
Or doing something with it, anyway.
As far as I'm concerned, for the Rio theming, keep the name and keep the girl from Ipanema.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The name, that's it.
I mean, I think it would be interesting if they did do something with the tracking up on top, mostly because that would be the Rio thing. You know, I think each of the hotels needs something.
It's like the circus acts at Circus.
I've never
feels
set
like
foot in Circus, and I think I'm better
Oh, neither
for
have
it.
I don't even know if they still do that.
Everything I've learned about Circus has been against my will.
Yes. Apparently a good steakhouse, though. Just like at Caesars, just at the Colosseum, every now and then, they should just release fucking lions.
I mean,
right?
Maybe. Depends who's playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'd be interesting. I think as long... I would like... So that section of the hotel had a lot of units or shops that were mostly clothes.
Yeah.
I would like them to do something with that, because they did have a pretzel place there.
Yep.
And what was the burger place? That wasn't a Five Guys. It was something else.
It wasn't Shake Shack. It wasn't.
I think it was Shake Shack.
Five Guys. Was it?
I think it was a Shake Shack, actually.
No, I don't think it was. I could be. I'm trying. Maybe no. I don't know if you've planted a false memory in my head, and I can see Shake Shack logo, or it really was.
What I can remember
the
was
fact that I can see it means it very well could be.
It was red and white. I remember that.
Okay,
we walked past it so many times.
I know. We had to walk to the parking garage to go past it.
Smash Burger.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
I knew it began with an S. That's why I was like, Shake Shack. That's definitely the only one that begins with an S.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to see more stuff like that, or more nicer.
Yeah.
Nicer shops.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be fancy. Just like the.
Hey, you've got Count's tattoos.
At least that looks cool.
Yeah.
You know,
you got that wedding chapel.
Again, looks cool. I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. If it looks cool, it's acceptable.
You got that little arcade downstairs as well. You got the Kiss mini golf.
Again, aesthetic. I'm okay with that. It's interesting. It's different.
Yep. I'm just saying things that are there. That's all. I'm not saying good or bad.
The one particular thing I think, because I've got a picture of Mitzi when he was before we went out to Sparrow and Wolf.
So when he was winning all that money,
literally when he was winning all that money, and he was standing, his foot was up on the bottom of the slot machine.
Yep.
And it's just him posing, and I was like, he's not even really posing. It's just that's just how he stands when he wins money.
Yeah.
And behind him, there's that sort of Las Vegas Gifts or something.
Yeah,
and it was that black sign with the white writing, and that place was never open.
No.
Ever.
I saw it open one time when I was looking for some mints, some breath mints.
I'd never seen it open a single time we were there.
Yeah.
So they could get rid of that or change it up into the same style that the Flamingo has. Or or even to the shop that's round the corner, in the Rio.
There's lots of options. They got lots of options.
I have nothing against Las Vegas merch, tacky shops, but make it look clean and nice and open and bright. That's all I ask.
Make it look clean.
Yeah.
You got that shop that we cut through as well, which had like the spiky hooded backpack.
Yeah, that was a bit too tacky.
That was a bit too... I don't think I know the meaning of this word properly, but gauche?
Gauche. No.
Gauche? No? Okay.
Gaudy. Gaudy, definitely.
Gaudy. Yeah, gaudy. I don't mean gaudy as in Gourdy, like a squash or a pumpkin. I mean gaudy like Gaudy.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. which means something. I'm not sure what. It means gaudy.
Yes.
It's not good. So, yeah. As I mentioned in the bonus talk, I already kind of have one job, but this past week I got 2 hours worth of work. So I went on the old internets and I was job searching, and I saw a bunch of things, but I don't think I have the capability. I don't think I have the ability to work full time within me. So I'm looking at these jobs and I'm like, I could do this. And then I see that it's 38 plus hours a week. I was like, I can't do that.
Would it make a difference working from home? Like, do you think you could work full time from home?
I searched for that as well. There is like no real work from home jobs.
I know, yeah. Yeah,
that's the problem. But simple things like meter reader, the people who go around read water and gas meters. They start off the listing saying, work your own hours, blah, blah, blah. And then it says minimum 30 hours a week, must adhere to strict 5-day rotating schedule. It's like, well, why are you fucking clickbaiting me into this listing to tell me these lies?
Because work your own hours means you can work anytime as long.
No, because it also says must start at 8 a.m.
Okay, that's clickbaity then.
May have to drive up to 45 minutes or longer. Why say up to 45 minutes and then say or longer? That doesn't make any sense. No. May have to walk 10 kilometers a day. Well, I could do that piece of piss at least, but no, yeah. So I reached out to my brother because early on he said, if you are looking for a job, probably at the restaurant, we're always wanting delivery drivers and kitchen hands. So I asked him today. I sent him a message this morning. You reckon? And he said, I can ask.
Good.
And I was like, cool. So if it pans out, I'll be doing what I'm doing for my current boss right now during the day when he has the work for me.
Yep.
Oh, but this place, the restaurant's also open during the day for lunches. Oh, well. So, yeah. And then I was thinking doing that at night. But whatever it is, it is.
Yeah.
Because I need some of that jingle jangle. Because if I do have my visa, I think it may hurt me a lot if I can't go to Vegas.
It might.
Yeah. It's what we do. Me and Kez, we watch Vegas videos all the goddamn time, just like we watch Disney videos and stuff like that. And we discovered a new person, and Ali someone. Can't remember their name. So
that's so helpful. Thank you.
Good thing they're not a listener. The first video was something like the standard. Where I've called people out for this before. Things to do in Vegas that you don't know of. And it's I know all of those, motherfucker.
And they take you to the Pinball Hall of Fame and you're like, everybody fucking knows that. Yeah.
And is it Norma Gelly that you watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like Mad Apple. I mean, Harrison's
the hottest
already
new show in town, Mad Apple. That show is over a year and a half old now.
Yep. So I actually have a list of things that they have said, which some of them I kind of knew existed already, but didn't think of a thing. For example, the first thing on my list is there's a place called Millennium Fandom Bar. And do you remember that Tiki Dungeons and Dragons sort of place that we went to?
Yes,
with Paul
where we met
was it Master Torgo or was it Master
where we
Torgo
met
or someone else?
Geek Shock boys.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was because I'm not a Geek Shock listener. And I'm terrible with names. I can see his face if I saw him. I'd be like, hey, bud. So it's... So Millennium Fandom, Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
And it's got a whole bunch of different fandom stuff in there. So Star Wars, Trek, Harry Potter, video game like Legend of Zelda, stuff like that. It looked pretty cool. And they got some decent looking cocktails and mocktails.
Oh, I'm having a wee look at it just now. Yeah, this looks nice.
It's a nice little place.
That is so much fancier than I was expecting, because I was expecting the sort of Dungeons and Dragons bar. This is a cocktail
dingy
bar.
That other place was dingy on purpose, though.
Oh yeah.
To an extent, but
I mean,
watching this the first time,
the seats, it looked like a bar.
Yeah,
a pub bar, kind of thing.
Yeah, this almost looks more like a lounge.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the fancy
And I did say,
seats.
oh, would totally go there. And then hang on. Brogan and Chris don't even fucking drink.
No, but
and Kez
shop.
is like, why are these people no fun?
I can guarantee they'll have some kind of like non-alcoholic
Mocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's that.
There's also a
now,
shop, which I appreciate.
Yeah, there you go. So that was the first thing I wrote down. The next thing I wrote down, I knew existed because Matt has talked about this before, and it's in the suburb of Henderson. And that is the Lion Habitat Ranch, which is an actual rescue.
Oh.
They have lions, a giraffe. Like, this is just things that I definitely wouldn't have thought about doing. But being that it would be a fourth trip to Vegas.
Yeah. I didn't even know
on
this
the
was
list.
here. I've never heard of this.
I've heard it briefly mentioned by people on the podcast on ICS.
God, the painting giraffe. I've heard.
Yeah, the painting giraffe.
I've heard of the paint. I've seen stuff with the giraffe painting. I didn't realize it was Aussie.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Next one. Speaking of cats, Rescued Treasures Cat Cafe. Now, the good thing about this is it doesn't look like a normal cat cafe where they're just like wanting to sell you coffee and you can look at cats.
Yeah.
This is like 3 or 4 rooms with cats in it. And there's like a little coffee station where you can make yourself a coffee. The idea is you go there to spend time with the cats. And it's like, and because it's also a rescue,
they're all
it's like
available
12,
to be adopted.
yeah, so it's like $12 admission. And then you get to play and pat kitties.
It's cute.
Yeah. See, another thing is, I think at the time, I went in 2022, me and Kez went to Player One arcade bar.
Okay.
I remember absolutely having a terrible time because all the games I wanted to play didn't work. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it would be an enjoyable time though as well, possibly if the arcade machines were working.
I'm looking up all these places so I can see them and comment.
Yeah, as I say, yeah.
Themed cocktails video.
Yeah.
Oh, is
It's,
this in one of the casinos?
No.
it's
It's
not.
off strip, well off strip.
Oh, right. There's something similar in one of the casinos, and I wish I could remember what.
Oh yeah, I think it's in the Horseshoe.
Yes.
The arcade where it's got the monkey head.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Which we kept on saying we should go check it out, but they were either closed or we didn't go back.
Yeah.
Every single fucking time. Now, I really like the look of the Arts District and all that. It's a cool place to be. Now, I think Robin Slanina has a thing. Do you know?
I'm aware of it. Yes, I want, which I want
Whether
to
it's
go
down
to,
there or
and
somewhere else.
I will be asking Jimmy for more deals.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know if that's in the Arts District or anywhere else, but that also made me think, because they've got a lot of bars and stuff like that down there, but specifically Atomic Liquors, because they have all these places, they're like craft breweries.
Yeah.
And they have like tasting plates of beers and things like that. Of small amounts that I could actually stomach. So you can do like there's atomic scooters which do guided tours as well. And you can do like a taco tour where you load it up on your phone, you take the scooter, it takes you to like 3 or 4 different taco places and you have a taco at each one.
It looks like cool. And this Atomic Liquors place does food as well, so
yes,
even if they had no non-alcoholic drinks or non-alcoholic cocktails, I could eat there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's about. We didn't go to Rebar, did we?
I don't think we did.
I know that me and Kez went to Rebar.
Yeah.
But right next door to Rebar is Coolsville Tattoo. They're home of the $10 tattoo. I wonder if a bottom cut off ampersand counts as a $10 tattoo.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Taylor's signature isn't that big.
I think it is just flash art. So anything from their flash pages, and it'd probably be small. But, if you could be like, hey, ampersand. Just don't do the bottom part of it.
Yeah.
So that's my list so far, anyway.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it does say from our unique $10 selection.
Yeah, exactly. But again, very surprised that there were items on there that I, either haven't done or didn't know about.
Yeah. It's always good to see stuff like that where, it's stuff that it's not so much that we've missed that I've, certainly for me, especially with the lion thing, I've never heard of.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I knew it was there. I think Matt has even talked about it before, about going possibly. I don't remember exactly. There used to be a drive-through lion park in WA. I think when I was very young or before I was born. Like that just doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
I think the last time I saw lions would be at the zoo, Edinburgh Zoo, and I can't remember the last time I went to Edinburgh Zoo.
Yeah, I'm not big on zoos.
No.
I can't even remember the last zoo I went to. I think it might have been in Bali. So that might be the last time I saw a lion. Was at like the safari park in Bali, and that was in like 2011 maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah, Brogan wasn't even born.
I was still a wee bitty child.
Yeah. We should have done this at the top of the show, but there's some housekeeping we need to attend.
Okay.
First of all, we have multiple contact forms on our website, nicepodbud.com, and they aren't working. I don't know why. So I need to update something as I tested them, because as we said last week, we'll put a suggestion box on the website. So I did, and then I tested it, and it didn't come through to our emails. So I tested our contact form, doesn't come through to our emails. So if you've sent us an email, a cheese bag mail through the contact form, and we haven't addressed it, that is probably why. That's if you have. There's a good chance that nobody has.
Yeah.
So for the time being, I reckon do admin at nicepodbud.com or nicepodbud@gmail.com. Or contact us directly at nicepodbud on social media.
Yeah, I think probably the social media is the safest way.
So I don't know.
That or the Gmail one would probably, because those are separate. The one with the nicepodbud domain, I'd be worried about.
Yeah, because they both go to the same place, but our domain registrar has said your emails aren't included anymore, and I haven't seen any correspondence from them saying, hey, you're now paying for emails. So I'm gonna have to look into that as well.
Yeah.
And also last episode, when we were talking about your Boodle devices, when you ask your smart devices to do things, I came to the realization that you can just ask your smart device to play the latest episode of Hey Buddy Nice Podcast, and it will.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you want to listen to the latest episode and you don't want to use your fingers like a baby, like a child's toy, a peasant, yeah, exactly. You can just talk to your device, your smart device, and it will play you the latest episode of Hey Buddy Nice Podcast. I think that's all the housekeeping I want to do today for this episode. We do have more housekeeping, but that's from the corrections department. And this could be our biggest mistake ever, opening up the corrections department, because
the corrections department used to be code for my mother.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, we're getting corrected, which is good. I love it. It's perfect. We also received a good job, Brogan email from Jobeth. Well, that will come up in. Did I? No, I didn't write it down. But yeah, so
I'm going to mention it now. We got a nice job, Brogan email from Jobeth, and honestly, as soon as I seen that pop up, I was grinning the rest of the day. It does wonders for my mental health.
But I knew someone was going to do it. They had to.
Yeah.
But no one said. I can't remember what we said that they should say to me.
Fuck off or something like that.
Shut up or something. Yeah. Didn't get that. So that's as good as a good job, Wayne. Yeah, it says, subject, nice job, Brogan. Body of email, nice job, Brogan. Sent from my SNES, from my Super Nintendo. I doubt that very much, sir.
Honestly, that's what all Jobeth's emails come through, and I look at it with confusion every single fucking time.
Yep. All right, that's acceptable then. Yeah, I mean, we're we've probably got time for one more topic before we move on and like have our midway break for recording and then do the second episode. You got anything?
Oh, I thought you were teeing something up.
No, I'm asking you directly. Has Brogan got anything?
No.
No? Okay. You don't have any art talk, do you? Because you've not done any art. All right. So rather than do actual real art talk, I'll just do my little arty talky bits. Okay. So first of all, I queued this up to talk about last week and I totally forgot about it. If you go to my TikTok right now, the latest video I posted, I'm talking to Brogan, not the cheese bags. I mean, you can go to @WayneGeo on TikTok.
You can follow along.
This isn't
too.
Don't play it yet. But it was when we were dropping off the Canadian friend at the airport. Their flight was delayed by 2 hours, so we went to a McDonald's and sat there for like an hour and a half. I was like, oh, I should advertise that I'm going to be doing a drawing stream on Saturday. So I just wrote basic, watch me do a drawing stream, and then on the description, I said, it's like watching me give birth or something like that, I think.
I think I did see that, and I was like, I don't want to know
gross.
I do not.
But even more gross. But then I was like, if I'm putting it on TikTok, it needs a sound. It needs something more. So I added a sound to it, and it's the perfect sound. So feel free to play it whenever you want, Brogan.
Find you. There you.
It's just a woman sobbing.
You're a weird fucking guy, you know that?
Yeah, but you want to know something? This TikTok video had more views than like my fucking comic videos.
It does. It has a lot of fucking views.
How many views has it got now?
1,707.
Like 1.6? Yeah, that's... And you know what? It shot up to that really fucking fast within like 2 hours. So, yeah, I thought that was... a requirement from me, because you know what my go live notifications are. They're always weird fucking things. Yeah, like my latest go live for Twitch was pain is inevitable. You may as well come experience it while watching me draw a silly comic right now. It won't stop the pain. Maybe make it worse. So it's always something stupid like that. Okay, so it's along those lines.
Because now I'm looking at TikTok. Looking at the first page of my light, where I can see 12 videos. How many of those are nanny?
Just a second.
related?
1 second. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Ask that question again.
How many of those videos are nanny related?
I don't think that, I mean, like, I don't think that can be in...
They are not all of them are. But
oh, okay. 72.
Of the 12 on screen?
9.
No, less
3.
actually. No, 5.
Okay.
So almost half.
So at least I did Paul Mattingly that.
Yeah.
We're just going to let the music play out now?
Yeah. Just scroll, like literally every time I scroll down more, I was like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's my precious pretty princess.
So many nannies. I guess the only other thing art talk related that I wanted to mention was the title card. Oh, actually, before we talk about that title card, the Freddo Frog episode, right?
Yeah.
Remember that one? Remember that one's title card?
Yep.
That is one of my favorite title cards ever because it's about Freddo's legs being all weird now, right?
Uh-huh.
That was the whole issue that guy had. Look what they did to my boy or whatever.
Look. They got little legs there.
Yeah.
He is to be a gorgeous lump of a man. That still makes me laugh.
The first thing I thought for that title card was, all right, so I'm going to get Freddo Frog. I'm going to Photoshop off his legs, put some steel pipes there instead, have Forrest Gump looking at him in sense of that he is like Lieutenant Dan. It's like, Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. I love that so much.
I'm glad you love it.
I don't think anyone appreciates that whatsoever.
No, I did look at it with a great amount of confusion, but I'm like, you know what? That's your thing.
Gosh.
You go for it, man.
Yep.
But I did like the one after.
Yes, the Hey Buddy, Nice Most Wanted.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a collab. That one. That one is.
We haven't had a collab in a while.
Yeah. You had the Danny Davis and Teller, and I had the Pedro and Jared Kiso.
Oh, was it Jared Kiso? I thought you said it was Robert De Niro.
I was going to do a Robbie De Niro and a Taika Waititi as well, but I figured
that's what it
6 cards was too many to fit. So, You know, I think I've moved on from Jared Kiso altogether because sometimes I can't even bring his name from my memory banks.
Wow.
It's all just Pedro, man.
It's all about Pedro.
It's all just Pedro.
All about the Pascal.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and then my favorite part of that was the FBI logo done to be Hey Buddy Nice Podcast.
Yeah.
So much so that I'm going to redo that and we're going to have that as merch.
Nice.
It's going up on the store. nicepodbud.com/store. It's not there yet, so don't go looking. I mean, you can. There's plenty of fine wares.
By the time this episode goes up, it might be there. Who knows?
It might. It's unlikely, but it might. But yeah, basically, it looks like the FBI logo, except it's themed with us. It's the same theme with our shit. And that's all. But you know what? That's not the only place you can go to buy fine wares. You can also go to 7billionneedles.com.
Yes, and if you want anything and don't want to pay for shipping and are happy to wait until Scoopfest, you can use the code HeyScoops, and I will bring it right to you.
You will hand deliver it.
Yes.
Yep.
We may not make eye contact during that delivery. It will be secretive. It will be round the back of McMullen's.
These are pre-established rules. I don't remember what episode it's from, but yeah, no eye contact, no communication whatsoever, and it's near the massage. Yeah, parlor. Yeah. Yep. But hey, you can also support us as a podcast by going to patreon.com/nicepodbud. For just $3 US a month, you get access to bonus content and you can feed a starving child. That's not true. I guess Brogan could pass as a child.
I could pass as a child, and you are starving, so together we make a starving child.
There we go. I have the mind of a child. There we go.
That didn't sound creepy at all.
Having the mind of... Oh, yes, it sits in a jar on my desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have said it a little bit differently, shouldn't I? It sounded very creepy. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, for just $3 a month, you get access to bonus content. We also post all our title cards and episode notes for you. But there's other supporter levels like, what's the date? Shit, we should read some names before the next episode as well. We'll read your name out for just a few dollars more, and a bit more, we will send you stuff every month.
Yes.
Yeah. But like I said, if you want to talk to us, email, best way at the moment is nicepodbud@gmail.com or social media @nicepodbud. But you can have a casual conversation with Brogan @7billionneedles.
And you can talk to Wayne @Geo.
Very true. Well, not talk. It's more like direct message. We can direct message with each other or have an open conversation in like Twitter's main page or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to voice chat with you.
Talk.
No. I am talking.
Yeah, talk to people on the socials.
It's not talking. It's communication. I'll give it that much.
It's talking.
Whatever. I guess we agree to disagree, Hastings. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and having a listen.
As always, stay fresh, you bags.